you can reach all perfection just by the power of that Sadhu Guru Vaishnava and mercy of received from his prayers. But Gurudev said, but you must be very careful. Because if you disregard your spiritual master, if you do not follow his instructions, then how do you think that you'll get the mercy? Not that you just sit and say, oh Gurudev, please shower your mercy on me. Gurudev said, no, you must do something. You must act strictly according to the instructions of your spiritual master, and you must pass that test. And when Gurudev sees, yes, this person has passed that test and has tolerated all obstacles, all impediments, all difficulties, everything that comes in the course of that test, then Gurudev said, then the spiritual master will shower mercy on you. So we should always remember Gurudev's instructions, and we should always constantly remember them, and we should remind each other of those instructions, because this is very practical of how to really please Gurudev in order to get his mercy. So thank you for letting me to speak about Gurudev and his instructions, and to be reminded of those instructions. And I hope all of us can become much more serious in our spiritual life. We have such an exalted spiritual master, such Premi Bhakta. He's coming to give everything, all perfection. But we are so foolish, and we are so weak, and we are so callous, Gurudev said, that although all mercy is there for you, like ropes are hanging, and Gurudev is saying, just grab tightly the ropes, still, we're not so serious. So if we really want to glorify our spiritual master, it's not just at one time in the year, one day in the year, that we come and do some glorification externally, but we should change our life and change our mentality and change our consciousness. We should become really disciple, real fit disciple of our spiritual master. And that is the best way to glorify our spiritual master, because then you can practically show how the impossible is becoming possible. Prabhupada said, one lady asked Prabhupada, please Swamiji, show us your mystic Shakti, your mystic potency. And Srila Prabhupada turned to all of his disciples, and many Western disciples were there, and he said, you see, this is my mystic potency. That you could turn malechas and yavanas, committing all type of sinful activity, hundreds, thousands of times, how that Vaishnava, the purity and the potency of that Vaishnava can change the heart and the mind and the consciousness of the most fallen souls. Is there any better way to glorify our spiritual master than to become what he expects us to become? We want to say, yes, we have a great spiritual master, Premi Bhakta spiritual master. Yes, he's great. But what are we? What are we doing? What are we showing? What are we proving about the greatness and the power and the mercy of our spiritual master if we refuse to change ourselves? So we should be reminded, really, to become real disciple. Gurudev said to get such guru in one lifetime is extremely rare. Extremely rare. But more rare than that is to become such shishya. That's even more rare. So we should all strive for that. We should all try for that and cry for that. And it may seem impossible, but with Gurudev's mercy and with our sincere, serious desire to surrender to his instructions, to please him, to try to make him happy with us, that he'll pray to Gopal, Shri Guru Gauranga for us, then it's possible. Then the impossible becomes possible. We must put unflinching faith in the words of our spiritual master. One who has unflinching faith in Krishna and unflinching faith in the spiritual master, Yasha Devi Parabhaktir, then everything is revealed. All perfection can come by that unflinching faith. But Gurudev says if you have one tinge of doubt, if you maintain one tinge of doubt in your spiritual master, then it will not work. Then you cannot get this mercy from Krishna and mercy from the spiritual master. Then where are we? So we should give up all of this mentality, this doubting mentality. If we hear the instructions of our spiritual master, then we can give up all of this nonsense on the platform of the mind. So thank you for being patient with me today and letting me remind myself what we need to become for the real glorification of our spiritual master. And we should be crying, learning how to cry for mercy from Gurudev, from Shri Guru Granga, from Krishna Balaram, Radha Gopinath. We should cry for that mercy. This is supposed to be crying school. Have we entered into the crying school? That is the question. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Gour Govinda Swami, Srila Gurudeva ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveda Bhakta Brinda ki, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna.
Srila Krishna Maharaj ki jai.